Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. And we're focusing in on a very important topic, and that is the narcissist sneer. The narcissist will have a way with treating others, and sometimes it's verbal, sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's chronic over time, and it takes place so gradually that you don't really realize that it's going on. Yes, there's the blatant comments, insults, and derogatory remarks that a narcissist will make, and that will make you feel less than, make you feel inferior, and make you feel ashamed. And I find that oftentimes individuals who have over-idealized the narcissist will tend to endure a relationship even though these remarks continue. And they'll kind of feel like you're right. They'll kind of just give in. They'll kind of agree to this insultory, derogatory behavior, which is the first mistake. So if you find yourself making mistakes and allowing these individuals to insult you, berate you, and make these disparaging comments, make a commitment to yourself to no longer accept that. It's very important that you don't allow yourself to feel less than in order to be in this individual's presence. So I want to focus in on the narcissist sneer. A sneer is a contemptuous or mocking smile, a remark or tone. So a sneer is contemptuous, and if we look at the word contempt, it means a feeling that a person or a thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving scorn. So as you can see, it's a very hostile, toxic, negative, and very discouraging sort of treatment with which someone can basically trying to grind you down. It's as if they're trying to ground you down and grind your fire out, grind your passion away. As if they're trying to put their foot on you and grind you out like a cigarette butt. They try to shut you down, and this is due to contempt. This contempt oftentimes has its root in jealousy. Its contempt oftentimes has its root in their own insecurity. And it's a way for them to bully you through a narcissist's scorn. It's a way to shut you out. It's a very sort of tactic, almost military in strength, that is lethal and meant to sabotage you. Sabotage meaning to shut you down, mess you up, make you falter, make you flounder, make you doubt yourself, get you caught up in a perpetual cycle that keeps you stifled, keeps you second-guessing yourself, and creates that gaslighting. Keeps that self-doubt where you're really doubting your worth, doubting your existence, doubting your presence, doubting your being, doubting your interest, and really doubting your passion. And if oftentimes the individuals who a narcissist will look down with scorn or down with contempt are those individuals who display sensitivity, a heightened sense of empathy, a heightened sense of really, I would say, humanity, because those people who are empathetic have a sensitivity, they have a heightened sense of awareness of others. So they're able to be aware to the truth of life. They have a heightened sense of sensitivity to others. So they tend to be very protective of others, be very giving oriented, very helping oriented, want to help others with their health, help others with their healing, help others with their own self-worth. So oftentimes the empathetic individuals will make a perfect fit with a narcissist in the beginning, or be a very good match for a psychopathic individual because they have this sensitivity to their needs and are generally, when they're naive, will be more than receptive to being a source of supply to a narcissistic or psychopathic individual. Because of their sensitivity, they'll be very attuned to the needs of another and being able to cater to them, serve as a source of supply. What ends up happening, though, is that they tend to give and give and give and give without being able to receive and return. And oftentimes this feels very natural to not receive. the codependent will foster this and create this habitually, where they go through life not really receiving where they should be receiving. They will tend to deflect others' needs as more important than them, thereby solidifying their own low self-esteem, thereby solidifying their own lack of self-worth. So as you can see, it becomes a cycle. It becomes a habituated back and forth, where the codependent, we're using that as a term here, we're not using this as a label, this is a situation or experience, whether inadvertently or unconsciously enter into relationships feeling less than, feeling inferior to, and so they will approach situations with that mindset, with that attitude, with that personality, or with that identity, if you will. And they will then seek to do that by complimenting others, giving to others, asserting the value of another, but really lessening themselves and lessening their own value in the same breath. So it's very important that if you are codependent and you have found yourself getting involved in that habitual relationship to others, how you habitually relate to others is sort of a, I am less than, and you are better than me, and here's why you're better than me, and here's why I'm going to compliment you, and here's how I'm going to serve you, and can I get you this, and can I do that for you? And then meanwhile, you're re-solidifying the fact that you're not good enough, that you're basically worthless. You're going to continue to attract those individuals who will scorn, sneer, and have contempt. But you can't allow that to happen. The narcissist sneer is a very manipulative and controlling manner, which oftentimes is very depersonalizing, but it creates that gaslighting where you doubt your own worth. You doubt your own positive expression. You tend to accept their sneer as who you are. And so the narcissist knows this. The bully knows this. The bully knows how to push their weight around. The bully knows how to use their voice. They know how to use their hair. They know how to use their muscles. They know how to use their hands to bully people. They know how to use their words. They know how to intimidate. They know how to push people around. And the narcissist, by no uncertain means, will push people around through their physicality, through their withdrawal, through their vocalization, through their insults, and furthermore, through their sneers, through their disdain, through the way that they treat others. And a narcissist will treat others this way, even though you have done nothing to deserve this. So it's a way for them to create this immediate hierarchy where they are the one in power and you are the one who is powerless. So the narcissist and psychopathic individual has a unquenchable and insatiable need for power. So realize that they enter into relationships needing this. Realize it is what it is. Do not give in. Do not take the sneers. If you need to be assertive, you can always basically stand your ground, and then you can say, oh, okay, you're one of those individuals who uses those sneers and smirks in order to manipulate people. And you don't have to tell them that it's unattractive, but it is unattractive. It makes them very unapproachable. And it creates this gulf in this void. So if you're feeling like you're getting these sneers and you're feeling like you're getting this, oftentimes, kind of confronting the individual will create more of this combativeness. So really the best thing to do is just to not play the games, just to let them go. It is to go no contact with these individuals because they are just going to keep bullying and pushing people around. That is just their personality. So you can just acknowledge, within yourself, within your own self-construct, that this is who these people are. I don't need to change them. I'm not going to try to help them. I'm not going to be the Mother Teresa. I'm not going to be the martyr. I'm not going to try to help these people and let them know they don't need to resort to bullying behaviors. I just am going to let them go and live my life free, liberated, and empowered, and furthermore, seeking others who don't need to resort to contemptuous sneering and bullying techniques in order to create a relationship. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.